Good afternoon, YouTube. It's your man on the George page. Coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I was just doing a little surfing, and I was on Twitter a while ago, and I saw this was posted. It was shared by Amanda Serrano. I follow Amanda Serrano on Twitter, and this is from BoxingScene.com, and it is an interview they did with Evander Holyfield. And the real deal has this statement he made that Holyfield to Mike Tyson, no more excuses. Signed the contract. I'm ready. Listen up. We know what happened over the weekend, and Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. And it's just I don't know why Evander Holyfield is doing this because the last time he fought, he got knocked the smooth the hell out, and and he was in boxing a little too long than he needed to be, and I think he might have some mental issues. He got to be careful. But anyway, former undisputed heavyweight champion Evander the Real Deal Holyfield says he is confused when Mike Tyson chose to face Roy Jones Jr., but not him for the exhibition bout comeback when he watched the fight Saturday night. How can you be confused? He did something or whatever. According to Tyson, the handlers for Holyfield, um, were extremely difficult to deal with when it came to the financial terms of the contest. Now, Holyfield claims it was Tyson's reps who were at fault for the discussions falling through. My side tried to make the fight happen, and we got nothing but excuses, said Holyfield. Now I can see why he wanted a tune-up fight before thinking about fighting me. The real deal says the ideal exhibition bout was his, and still in supreme physical condition in his 50s. Yes, physical condition, not mental. Training is a gym for months. Holyfield feels Tyson took a practice run Saturday night, but there is only one fight the world wants to see. Yeah, 15 years ago we want to see that fight, but not now. Roy Jones was a good local opponent for Mike, said the unimpressed Holyfield. But a fight with me would have been a global event, and the only fight that anyone wants to see is a fight between us. And that is absolutely no reason why we shouldn't make it happen. By consensus, Tyson's got the better of Jones during the 8-round exhibition match at the Staples Center Saturday night. Yeah, because all Roy was doing was hugging on Mike, and a fact that Holyfield says clears that the way for the pair to finish their historic rivalry the only way they can. No more excuses. This is the fight that must happen for both our legacies. Saturday night, you can you you said you were ready to fight me, so sign the contract and get in the ring, Tyson. The world is waiting, and it's on you. I'm ready. Let me say it like this: Evander Holyfield's milk dud head ass. I don't know what is he thinking. His time has passed, and I mean, even I think Mike was in his best condition in a long time. I mean, Mike is in his mid 50s, and I think him and Vander, I think there may be 2 or 3 years apart between them. I'm not sure, but and Evander Holyfield kept on fighting a little bit past his prime, and that wears you out. That really wears you out. You're fighting, a little past over your prime. He was fighting because he had child support, he had divorce, and he was just trying to make some money. And Mike, he kind of, he retired maybe, he retired half through one fight, and then he had to fight for a long time. And Mike hadn't been in a lot of wars other than that fight with Buster Douglas, and and he in most of his records is he knocked a lot of guys out. Other than when he got knocked out in the first fight with Evander Holyfield, the fight with Buster Douglas, and he got knocked out by Lennox Lewis. But like I said, he never been as bad a word as Evander Holyfield. And remember his Holyfield's two fights with Lennox Lewis, the fight with John Ruiz, and some other fights. And then his last fight, like I said, he got knocked cold, smooth the hell out. And what he's doing it because I think he probably still has financial issues. Also wants to the legacy. The first fight, yeah, I'll give it to Evander Holyfield. My heart was broken when he beat Mike Tyson. But that second fight, he didn't beat Mike Tyson. I'm gonna always say that this. Evander Holyfield is a dirty fighter. He headbutted Mike Tyson, and the wrong thing Mike did was bite him. He should have hit him below the belt. Hit him below the belt. You got a warning. He probably won the whole fight at the end of it. But that was a Mike. He got too emotional. He should have kept his head. Kind of like when Cyborg lost against Amanda Nunes. You got to keep your head in the game. Sometimes you can't. Just keep your head in the game. But anyway, I don't know if this fight is gonna ever happen. Some people, especially old school fans, probably want to see it. But generally, with boxing the way it is now, I don't think anybody else wants to really see it. But like I said, this possibly might happen. Maybe next year, or it's, somewhere down the road. It's all up to them and their management, and I think the promoters would love it because hey, it will settle that long-standing rivalry they had. Like I said, that second fight, it should have been a no contest. It shouldn't get the win to Holyfield. This is your man all the way at George Page. Like, don't subscribe. I'm out.